I guess now it's the Fantastic Four or the dynamic. I don't know. Let's see. There's four people, two dogs. How many in the family now?
Oh, yep. Here, 1 second here. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, Rachel's still in the shower right now, but she's coming out. Just
Cool.
try one thing here.
Yeah, wait. I've got two more consultations after you, so I kind of have to keep rolling. So we'll get started. Okay.
Oh, okay. Is there any way you can record this? Oh, you are recording.
Yeah, it's being recorded, and I don't take it down. It stays up there until Skype removes it after 30 days.
Okay, sounds good.
Um, wow, a lot of wildlife. Al's been hanging around a while. Um, Owl Energy is, and sometimes between about 1 or 2 in the morning, there's an owl that actually comes near the property.
Okay.
There we go. Is that little Silver Surfer Dragonstone Jasper?
Yep, it sure is. It's the
Uh,
new recruit.
yeah. Hey there. How you doing?
Aw. Ooh.
That was a bad one. I can't do it anymore. I lost that ability. That's okay, as long as I don't lose my other ones. So, how old?
He's 19 months now.
19 months. He's
Yeah.
getting there, man. He's getting big.
Yep, he's a one tough little dude. He hikes mountains and everything.
That's awesome. He looks really strong. Did Mama tell you it's time to give a girl?
No, don't be.
No. It's like two boys. Hey, come on, get your stuff together, honey. We gotta have a girl.
Oh man, this
Um,
guy's a little eater too, man. Oh my god.
yeah, he's strong, very strong. I see you got stuff going on the channel every once in a while. I get something that comes in. Been subscribed for a long time. It's just I'm not. I don't get a lot of notification. I've got a TV I'll watch, and I literally get zoned out where I can't hardly breathe or walk or do anything. I've got Lilith and Alana. Try to get my names right. She's Source Animal from Lily and I. They're working the hell out of me to get me out of here, and it's working. It's helping. Um.
That's why we don't really try to bug you or send you emails or anything.
Yeah. I always do everything I can, but you know what? That's really getting limited. There's nothing. Where's Jaden?
Hey Jaden, hey, come say hi really quick. Come on, buddy.
Let me see the skyscraper.
He's a young man now. Come
Holy mackerel! You grew up, dude. You grew up big time. You're a man. I remember when you were really small. Pineal, you're going multiple dimensions. You're going all over the place. When you're sleeping, almost right away you take off, but you like to go through dimensions.
Yeah, this guy doesn't really practice much, but he's still,
Oh, it's natural. It's like practicing breathing.
Yeah.
Um,
He just woke up, so he looks a little sleepy.
you're searching for people anything you can remember, and anything that's enjoyable. Going through different dimensions. Right around here, it's around the Earth. There's 8 dimensions below ours here, in the third, and you go in and out of there looking around. Fourth dimension below us. It's got different animals in there. Animals. You have the half and halves, like the centaurs and stuff like that, but you have all kinds of. There's fey animals, fey people that look different. There's physical bodies that are human, but they're your abilities. You can use them there because they're energy bodies. It's telekinesis and stuff because your energy when you go in there. Um, You don't remember any of it. You're just you're bored and you're looking for something fun to do.
Oh yeah, he definitely looks for fun.
Yeah. So that's why you do that. Shellfish. You don't need a lot of shellfish or anything right now, Jaden.
No, I don't think so.
Sometimes when you eat fish, just fish especially, you get some nickel and some of the D derivative vitamins in there, good for your brain and seeing and stuff. So even though you're not remembering what you're doing at night, you're going to enjoy it more, and it'll help you to start remembering it. You've got some friends. You got some guy that's your friend. It's in the third dimension below us, and sometimes you meet, and then you go into the fourth dimension below us, and you run around and do stuff together. Just a couple of guys hanging out, nothing big. The barrier between the third and fourth dimension down there has been removed. There's still different dimensions, but you go back and forth, no problem. You'll start remembering it. Lapis lazuli and dragonstone jasper, and a little bit of some stick selenite. Those are really good for you right now. If you can, find a piece of each of them, you can put in your left pocket, right pocket, doesn't matter. Left is a little better for you. That'll help you. I'm not trying to sell anything. Do y'all have a shamanic journey sphere?
Yeah, we do have one.
I thought you did.
Yeah, you guys gifted us one.
Awesome. If Jaden, if you could put this near your bed when you sleep, it'll actually help.
Okay.
It'll feed you what you need. It's got the Gabo from India. It's also called Merlinite. It's got that in it with some golden tiger's eye and other stuff in there that'll help you release and get out, and with the Emanite too. With that Emanite, we've had it called, we've bought it and it's called like, I don't know, 7 or 8 different names, and it's like, so we just, we call it what it does, Emanite. It helps you emanate from outside of your body, It helps you get away from the body, not really out. Jaden, you don't have any excitement about any kind of music, do you? A guitar, flute, or something like that?
No.
Yeah, there's something hanging around about that. I don't know what it is. You're pushing it away, but you're kind of drawn to it. I think it's it's from an Indian life you had a few lives ago. There's a group of Indian up in that way north or something called the Paiute or something like that.
Huh. Okay.
But I just see the reason why I asked is a question is because Jaden, I see you like this. It's like, nah, not this life. That might change later.
Yeah, we'll definitely research it and see what type of instruments they played in that.
Yeah. I mean, it was just, but I see him just kind of rejecting it. But maybe listening to it could be relaxing. Sometimes I listen to the Native American flute music, and it's just kind of calming. Anyway, any questions, Jaden?
Not really.
You kind of bummed out and bored of it, huh? Now, hold on a minute, relax, and I'm going to do some energy work on you. Let me know if you feel something. If you don't worry about it. If you don't want to feel it, in your mind, might not feel it, and that's cool. Here we go. All right, this is your pineal. Your crown's open and everything. What started flowing into you right away was unicorn energy from me. And unicorn energy viciously goes against negativity, but it's your own energy that's hanging around inside. It's just a part of what you're going through right now in life. You're really wanting to break out to find something new to do, to find something that's fun, you can really enjoy. How old are you now, Jaden? 14? Yeah, you're coming up. 16, you're going to be, your energy's going to be like a river flowing in one direction, and then 18, you're going to be cruising, be out running around somewhere, exploring, somewhere up north there. Not that far. Hey, there we are. I see the new addition.
Oh, yeah, this is little Dragonstone.
Yeah, awesome. And he is strong, man. He's a powerhouse.
He probably looked like you when you were a baby, huh?
Yeah, except he's lucky. He got the overalls now. I couldn't get him right away.
That's what everybody says. He's like, he looks like a little JSX.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he's got that face. He's like a powerhouse. Really, he is.
When we had our first crank up with you, believe it or not, when Jaden was probably 6 or 7, he was wearing his little overalls too.
Yeah.
We gotta keep it in the family. Oh.
Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna go ahead and get. What do you call him for short? Dragonstone.
We just call him Jasper.
Jasper. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go inside Jasper real quick and get this handled. Inside his spirit, he's looking at me, talking to me. He goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I've never heard that before. And he's saying, "I like it. I like it." Aww. And he calmed down. That's interesting. Anyway,
he just did a big smile.
His head's just opened up his head everywhere. He's going good. He's got a little tingling. He had a little tingling going on inside. Arms and legs and his body and everything. He was feeling a little tingling. Okay, that's got that. His crown and everything. I know children are more like this. As they get older, they get the crown, so the upper crown gets a little crusty, but it's all open and flowing everywhere, man. He's got energy going everywhere. And he's strong solar plexus, but he's more than that. And his energy, I swear, it's like his shirt. He's got that orange, but it's not just, it's orange, but you know how your towel up here has got a little bit of a burnt orange color to it? His energy is strong orange, but it's also got that, like, I don't know what to call it other than burnt orange. And that's passion, but it's strong passion.
It's kind of like that.
It's powerful.
Green that they heat treat, with the amethyst, that dark burnt orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Jade.
Hey, take care, Jaden. It's good seeing you, man.
Oh, he's gonna go use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Okay.
Pulled out of bed, so.
Yeah, no, I can relate. I kind of stay like that. I got up from the consult I did earlier today, and I walked over there and fell into a box that was about 4 foot off the ground. I'm hanging, ready to go. I just can't get there. I was telling Roslyn that there's an owl that comes by to see you. 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, he pops in, hangs around, looks, and he goes. He's hunting. He's coming to find something to eat. He doesn't find anything, and he goes. So you might see or hear him, but owl energy is there very strong, which is knowledge. When you see an owl come by, knowledge is coming your way.
It was crazy because like 7, 8 years ago, we saw an owl in our trees in our backyard, and that thing was just looking into our windows, and my neighbor and was like, you guys have an owl like not even 10, 15 feet away, you know, it's just staring. She was all freaked out. And
it was during the day too.
Yeah, so usually they don't ever hang out in this area, but I thought it was kind of interesting.
That's about when we met or a little bit before?
That might have been after we met.
Oh, after we met? Okay, because it was relative to, like, here it comes. Here comes the good stuff. There's strong information coming your way. Part of that is relative to the land where you're at. Ancestors, stuff like that. You have a lot of Indian energy around there.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
I keep getting that. I'm falling back in that Paiute. Jaden has been around, had lives around that area before, and it's excuse me. It's relative to the area. I mean, that soil you all are on, you really fit on it. It's past lives, but it's almost like you're walking on your own lawn as far as energy goes, because y'all's energy's been there so many times. Rosalind, you used to have a trading post really close to where you're at. How far away is the nearest stream? It's a good stream. It's a pretty strong one.
We have a creek that runs. It's called Campbell Creek, and it feeds into a lake right behind our house. But I kid you not, Ruslan works on a lot of like beautiful homes all throughout Alaska. I mean, Anchorage area. And he says we got a multi-million-dollar backyard because it's all just like, I mean, there's a road back there, but we have a little forest, but with a creek, you know, so you get a lot of the nice wildlife, the moose.
How big is the creek? How wide?
It's probably
maybe like 5 feet. It's not really that big, but we have.
I was getting like 4 or 5 foot.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's your if the creek is here and the lake is over there, it's right where the creek is. How far away is the lake? You can see it from there, right?
Yeah, we can see it. Yep.
Yeah, it's right there. Mm-hmm. I mean, your property for the trading post and your personal property, it's like they're touching.
Huh.
This one?
Interesting. And I was doing the Indian life, you said?
Yeah. Oh, this is some weird stuff. Rachel, you're Russian heritage, right?
Yeah, my mom's father, her biological father, was Russian.
Because you met Ruslan in this life. I don't know if it was the last life.
Oh wow! And
it's 1 or 2 lives ago, maybe the last life, but you were literally a Russian princess. At the most there was is 2 lives, and you came in. There was some kind of carriage thing or something with horses. And other people that were riding there, and you all came and kind of settled around the area. But you 2 guys hooked up and had a life and children there.
You want to know something funny? So my husband is Russian and Mongolian. When I was 16 years old, after school, every day I'd go to the Lusac library to go teach myself Russian. So, and this is before I even met him. So I was so intrigued by the Russian language. And so
that excuse me. Yeah, that's where you two met. You had 3 children total, and sometimes there was an issue with the Indians, but it wasn't with the tribe; it'd be individuals. They sometimes they'd shoot at the into the side of the building, the store that you had, Ruslan, that you'd come in and there'd be an arrow shot into the wood siding of it. But it wasn't the tribe said, leave them alone. They're cool. These are good people. And then every once in a while you get one that's having a fight with mom and dad or something. And it would take off and put an arrow and shoot an arrow into the building. Not when you were there, before you got there in the morning.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's like irresponsible little kids, like what I was.
Yeah,
now I'm an irresponsible, tired old fart. But it was right there. It's right where you all are at. Your property back then was pretty big, and it included most of where you're at, most of what you're living on right now.
And we stayed here for a good 15 years, because we lived at his parents' house because we were really young when we met. We had Jaden when I was 19, and we moved out and we lived here, and we don't want to leave. We just
yeah, well, your energy, your spirit, you have roots there.
Ah, interesting, huh? That's pretty cool.
It's very relaxing and familiar, and it's very clean. Very clean energy.
Yeah, I think there's Ruslan, he has a little drone, Maverick Mini, and he went to the lake, right? And I kid you not, you could see Faze, just
flying around.
Yeah.
They're all excuse me, they're all over the place. Jaden, forgive me for telling on you, but Jaden loves to take off and go into lower dimensions and stuff. He's got a good buddy in Faye in the 3rd dimension, and they get together and they travel around and do stuff. Jaden, you're not ready to just go out on your own, get in a car and go travel, but that's, you want to see some more of what's around. And when you do, you might go in and out of a city from time to time, but I'm telling you, you're going to be doing your own Pathfinder thing through the woods. Maybe going northwest of where you all live right now, maybe a little northeast. But it's exploring what's already there. You have history there, too. I was going to try to be funny and say, you were that young Indian that was shooting arrows at your dad's cabin. But
like Jaden, right?
Yeah.
Jaden loves weapons of all sorts. He loves his knives. He has a big Rambo knife, a machete, and all that. So.
Yeah, I've got my collection of knives. I was asked how I could do certain things with knives before by people, the military, and by surgeons, and I was Spartacus. I mean, I was really, really good with knives. I mean, that's just one life, but that's why knives always, they bothered me, I was aware of the potential harm. Mm-hmm. I mean, being cut or cutting is that's a part of my existence. I want history I don't want to go back into, but I have them around the house there. Yeah, after my last trip trying to get the hell out of here, there's nothing around. We don't even have butter knives. Call me, just call us, let us know. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that'll happen. He goes, what were you trying to do? I said, I was trying to get out of this damn body. And you're like, what? This is the head psychiatrist. This is the guy that signs the paper to let me go, And I said, we're all spirit, sentient energy, And he tried to put me on those psycho drugs. And I said, you try to give me something that messes me up. No. And the second time he did it, he said, okay, he wouldn't do it. And then he did it again. And then I said, that's enough of this. I don't know what your problem is, but I told you I'm not doing it. You're really pissing me off. I don't want to call my lawyer. And then, so then he got mad, and he goes, I can't believe, people are dying to do the other drugs, but they just don't want to do the ones that are good for them. And I looked up, have you ever put yourself on that shit?
Kids on it or themselves,
Yeah, they're nasty. Jaden, do you have a question in your head at all somewhere? Well, let me say you do have something out there, but you don't really want to deal with it. Is anything you want to mention?
Not really.
Yeah, okay, it's there, but you'll find out after I'm gone. You can ask me. It'll be easier to get a hold of. Rachel, what are you guys building? You and Rosalind, it's thoughts about building something.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's the business, but I know Ruslan's been working for Wesco, a rain gutting company here in Alaska for probably 11 years. But the boss is retiring. His wife recently passed away, I think last year or 2 years ago. And I've been helping him do rain gutting. But it's just been us two working.
Yeah.
And thinking about buying the company or doing like balloon payments. So I don't know if that's
we really
building.
don't know. We maybe just start our own thing because it might be too expensive. It's still kind of like a neutral,
It's kind of sketchy just because the economy and we've never business owners and there was this multi-millionaire guy from Lower 48, and what he wants to do, and he already approached our boss, Dave. He wanted to buy Wesco, the business, but he wants to buy all the rain gutting companies in Alaska, and he wants to jack up the prices and monopolize.
This, what I'm seeing is something just the two of you are doing.
Yeah, so I think
it's small. It's nice. It's clean.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that far away. It's like literally putting up a building. It's just some insulation lights, very basic.
Mm-hmm.
And that being a store for doing it, maybe start doing it out of your house. And then later on, you have to have that because you need a shop. You're doing in your work, making new gutters or something. I don't know, but you need a shop.
I just recently bought Ruslan a box truck on his birthday. I've just been saving all my paychecks.
But what?
I just recently bought a box truck on Ruslan's birthday. It's like
okay.
And it was so funny because he had no idea, and I said, we got to go check the mail. Here's the keys. And he didn't want to go check the mail, and I said, come on. So I gave him the box truck keys, and he says, this doesn't work. And I say, turn around. And there, behold, is a huge box truck. So I thought it was fun because I was like,
that's like the beginnings of it.
Yeah, and I thought, if we don't get that Wesco company, because the guy wants to sell it to us, I think for $250,000.
Yeah, the thing there is money entrapment.
Yeah. And
when you have somebody who's really big, does everything, they're expensive as hell. When you have people that know what they're doing, especially when it's a family, and they do good work, for the same price or, whatever, close, a little less, I guess, starting or whatever, people come to you.
That's what I thought, because everybody, a lot of the contractors, they'll say, we want the tall Russian guy, and they're talking about Ruslan because his quality of work is getting lower.
Yeah, you pay attention to it. You do good work every time you finish a job. It's like signing a name to it. I mean, you're known for it. That's the way you want to go, not with the. I mean,
that's what
my opinion. Don't stay away from the guy with the money because all he wants to do is use you.
Yeah,
he's going to put you in money debt. He's going to abuse you, and then I'm going to have to kill him. which might happen anyway. He's only 17% lower frequencies. It's just he's too damn controlling.
Yeah.
Possessive, controlling, and arrogant and greedy.
That's what we kind of felt because, he bitches about every little thing about money. you know, and
the bitch has an excuse to pay less.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tie in with him, and he's going to be raising the interest, on the loan. He's, nah.
Yeah, that's what we got. Ruslan really felt into that, and we kind of been asking our spirit guides, and they kind of said, no, don't go with this guy.
Yeah.
But with that box truck we have, we could start.
That's a start.
Mm-hmm.
That's a start, but you're going to need a shop. Now that'll happen. First, money.
Yep.
Excuse me. You'll have to decide when it's time to open up your own place,
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I just called, I think last week, about this storage place. It's in this industrial area here in Anchorage. And I was just wondering, I called the lady up and I said, monthly, what is it going to charge? And she said 14 feet by maybe 10 foot, only $110 a month. And I was like, that sounds good, So,
yeah, and then, but you got to ask them, can we run a business out of it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know all the details.
I don't know that they let you do that, and then you'd have to, you need electricity and stuff. But if you have the box truck, to go out and do the work, and then you have a place to store everything.
Mm-hmm.
What about one of the machines to make the gutters?
Well, it's all just, you just have to plug it into like an outlet in the house, so it's all just.
I mean, but you have one, or you?
I gotta buy one still. It's pretty expensive. So.
Yeah.
They run, I think, $6,000 to $9,000.
Wow.
But I've just been putting money away, and we probably, because I like to pay our rent 3 months advance. This condo that we live in.
Yeah.
But I thought I'm gonna put my paychecks away. I have about $2,000 just in an envelope, and if I get $6,000, then I want to lock in that rain gutter. Because I know the prices are going to change and go up with the economy. Aluminum's going up, copper's going up, everything.
Oh yeah, copper's gone through the roof. Just doing the spheres. We haven't bought any for a while because the last time we got some, we got a lot of it, like 400 foot or something, and it had gone up so much. It's just unreal. And inflation hasn't stopped, man. Inflation's going up through the roof and everything. Ever since the communists took over in 2020, and the communists said they're literally the Anunnaki minion, controlling everything. So that's right. They're about to be dead.
Well, I'm glad we got to sit and talk to you about this because it was so sketchy. We didn't sign any paperwork. I didn't.
Sign no. What you do is going to be family.
Mm-hmm. That's what we thought, and eventually the boys could take over. They could sell it.
It's all family.
Mama. You want to see Jay? That's Jay.
It's so good talking to you again, Jay. Man, we love you so much, man. It was just so awesome just to see you. I know you want to go and stuff, but we were just like, yes.
Maybe you pull this on the other side.
I'll tell you what, I'm doing some wacky stuff out there. I'm aware of some of it, but not all of it. I got pulled on a ship again a little while ago. Almost, it's like three times out of about 7 or 8 nights, nights. And the last time I was on there, they went inside and they pulled, excuse the grossness, they pulled all the mucus out of me because my lungs are shot. My lungs are shot. I got a huge heart, but it's enlarged and it's like a balloon. The left side of my heart's doing nothing, just expanding with like a balloon, blowing it in and out. It does nothing. And the right side can't hardly do anything. The edema, I've actually lost about 9 pounds, but I've tripled the size of my body because of the edema. It makes you hold water, and then water, when you're sitting and not working out, it turns to fat. But mostly the reason why I've lost it is I'm losing my muscle tone. I'm losing my muscle, period. So I don't have maybe a third of my original muscle left.
Yeah, with this little guy, when I was pregnant with little Jasper, it was a worse pregnancy because, I was 200 pounds. I had preeclampsia, gestational diabetes. I had to poke myself 3 times a day.
Oh, I've got diabetes. I just quit taking medication. It's like, don't you know you could die? And I said, hey, we can only hope, okay?
True, right?
Yeah, I get food, and I said, "What can you eat?" I also have congestive heart failure. The doctors have been screaming, "You got to go see him again," and everything. Yeah, I got to. I'm on the way down there right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a vision of you passing away, and I actually shared to Alex, in some of the Skype group about it, and it was just like, so pretty much, I was just watching you like in the hospital, and they had all these doctors around you, and as you stopped passing away, like your mouth opened up like at a 90-degree angle like this, and that's like when your spirit came out. And the doctors actually had the exact date, and I was looking at it on their sheet that they wrote down. But as they were like all like kind of mingling and talking to each other, like your face came off, like your skin like started rolling around the room, and all the doctors they're looking at you, and then the middle finger comes off, and it just like it faces out like this, and it just goes boom, and like to the world, and I was like, oh my
God. You're number one, yeah. No, you're number two. Here's my 11 for you.
Yeah. It's hilarious, and I really thought I really thought that it happened, So I woke up, and like a lot of time when I have like a strong, like visions like that, like
yeah.
But it was
when I heard that sounds like Jay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm as loving as anyone as I can ever be, but I've always said I'm as nice as anyone will let me be. When people want to be stupid, I've gotten right in their face. I don't care if there's 10 of them. I said, who do I get to screw up first? And I didn't say screw up. And they look at you, you throw a few punches, you smack a couple people, break the nose, and blood everywhere, and then the people leave. Then it's time to get the Scotch tape. Sew myself up.
Oh, that's funny.
Medical supplies by Scotch. Go ahead and get the other energy work.
Ladies next, right, Rachel?
Yeah, I just went back into Jaden. I just went back into it, just stuff around, feel the energy, everything's awesome. All right, and little Jasper is cranked up already. So Rachel, you want it next?
Sure.
And also, it's very soft mouth stuff. It's just moving energy around because y'all are fine. People I know that I'm coming back to like this, I don't know why, but again, I'm pouring unicorn frequencies into you. It's me. It belongs to me. It'll stay with me. It doesn't bond to you, but it's literally what I can do right now to protect you.
Oh,
if it comes up, I'm going to come right out and get in their face, and they're going to be like,
you know what happened just last night? So yeah, I know it was the other side. They didn't want us to meet today, but last night Ruslan is in the middle of an intersection. We had green light, and he slammed on his brakes. Some idiot almost, like, we would have been dead.
Back right into you. Yeah.
And I thought, man, it's the other side not wanting us to reconnect with Jay or, get this energy work done. But yeah, it was.
There's really, I've been saying I'm gonna go shortly because I'd be told, I'd feel it. I've said it a million times, and I've been wrong only a million of them. I'm still trying to get out, but I love you there, Jasper. You're awesome. You rock. You the man. Yes, you are. But what was going on? It was the ladies. It was Lilith and Alana. She's a source animal from Lily and I, and they would just excuse me. They said no more consults. Just let it go. We had one coming today, but they've been cut down to almost nothing on the other side. And that I'm finally gonna be getting out of here soon. That's one of those things, you believe it when you see it, and I'm not being mean to them. They're doing everything they can, and I appreciate the heck out of them. It's not here. I wanted to show Jaden this beautiful. Oh, it's in the my bedroom. Deanna got me a beautiful piece of um, Dragonstone jasper, and it's just beautiful in the shape of, I can't remember, but Dragonstone jasper is a very, very good stone with jasper. Yes, I don't have. I'll have to get that piece and bring it in here later. But he loves it.
Yeah, we have some Dragonstone jasper.
Yeah, does he like it? I mean, energy. Excuse me, energy-wise, he sucks it up.
Huh. Okay.
He's a powerhouse.
Oh, Jaden and Jasper both. I know Jaden. He could talk to spirit guides like literally like on the phone. You know, like we're talking now. He's like it's crazy strong. But yeah, with little Jasper, you know how we started our YouTube channel after we met you.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because we tried to have a baby for like 3 years and we failed. It just never came through. But I didn't realize it. But when you look at our logo for the YouTube channel, Alaska Trio, right? This little bear it's Jasper.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought it's Jasper all along, you know, so.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
awesome.
No.
There's something else going on. I don't know. Animal Essence is going to start really. They're with Jasper right now. They're going to start pouring all over the place. Jaden, you've got wolf, bear, hawk, owl, beaver. You all have animal energy everywhere. But Jaden, they're really coming down on you to go out and do stuff. And that's kind of helping the desire to go see something or, you know, travel a little bit. And by travel, I don't mean across the country. I'm just talking about, you know, going out to a new section of woods you hadn't been to yet or something. And Jaden, they're all over the place, especially a lot of really strong birds.
Wow.
He's got
birds.
Yeah, I mean, they're talking to him all the time. And not only that, but your buddy from Faye is trying to get a hold of you right now, Jaden. He's okay. Now he backed off. He's standing near you, and he's watching, and he's trying to figure out what you think of all of this. But back to Jasper. He's got so much stuff in there. Bear's another big one with him. With you too, Rachel, and you know they're all over all of you. They're all there around the house all the time. You have a grandmother still living, Rachel?
No. But she probably is hanging around in spirit, I guess. But
I'm seeing an older woman, a family member.
Is it Diane Murray?
No, it's grandmother. She just kind of gave me the what for. She can't even see that I'm gone already. I'm like, cut me some slack. And she said it's good when you die because you got a lot of stuff to do. All right, that's very true. But the way I saw her, I do everything through the field now, and it's part of me. So it's not like it used to be. I used to just, you know, just squeeze out of my body, go look at stuff, do stuff, and come back. And now everything goes through the field. The energy, everything is much softer than it was. Danbarite is really good for everybody. Rachel, especially with you and the hypothalamus. And there's another gland I never talk about that is related to the holds the software for the DNA change, you know, for the DNA the body has. And that and crystal, all light stuff. Crystal, clear crystal doesn't have any vibration. It just stuff goes through it.
And like memory.
It's neutral. Yeah, it has memories, and that's why it can do memories and stuff like that. If you hold a piece of crystal and you put your usually we put our high frequencies through it, and you can actually feel your own frequencies. Bear, 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 bear. Bear and wolf really predominant with the family, hanging around everywhere. You got it's like, I don't know. There's like a dozen of both of them or more.
I've been seeing a lot of wolf lately.
Yeah.
We went to a park to take little Jasper, and I was just on the swings, and I saw this little girl. She was next to me. She was 10 years old, and we started talking about. I was shocked at her. I was so amazed because I asked her. I said, "Do you believe in animal spirit guides?" And right away, right off the bat, it was like we were meant to meet each other. She goes, "Yes. My primary animal is a wolf, you know," and
yeah, she's soul from the first wave. She's old.
She is. Yes, she is.
She's.
When I met this 10-year-old, I felt like talking to an 80-year-old. You know, just
she does like rune cards and everything.
Yeah. Girl. She talked about rune cards, the Ouija board, crystals.
Oh yeah, on all the Ouija board stuff and everything. That's all good to use.
And I mean, I was impressed. I never got to meet her parents because it was her uncle that brought her. But I thought, man, those parents, good on them for like not.
Yeah, for bringing her into that. Yeah.
And I pulled out. It was so funny because I always, in my purse, I always carry just random stones. And when I meet someone that I just connect with, I'll gift them stones.
Yeah.
And I gave her, because she said she has so many stones that she can't keep count anymore. And I said, us too. They're everywhere in our house.
Citrine and crystal clear crystal is really good with her.
Oh man, yeah,
I mean, all stones are good with us, but you know that her matching the frequencies. I saw that.
I'll have to tell her because she has her own YouTube channel. You know, I think it's Coda.
And she's 10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Ah, kids these days. I'm telling you. Okay. Let me just finish something real quick with you, Energy. Okay. Everything feels good. Your head, everything. Rachel, your head, everything feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I put something. I put dragon energy in there along with the unicorn.
It was just like a pull.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. It's just, you know, I'm not very invasive. It's just, you know, take the energy, put it where it belongs, and you leave it alone because the energy's it's alive. It's doing what it needs to. I've never put spirit into anyone except for one of Deanna and mine's son. His name is Jadados. And he looks to be about 8, 9 years old now.
The only time I have is like, Jada, just leave him. Jada, please. With me, I remember when we had our crank up, you said I had an energy block right on my neck area.
Yeah.
I went to go see a chiropractic doctor, you know, adjustment and everything, but
Does she still have it, or?
Yeah.
No, you're flowing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing fine. It was something from a past life. I think this is Inuk. I don't know what these Indian names are, but I think it's Inuk. And you literally got fishbone caught in your throat. And you dealt with that for about a month before you finally died.
Oh, wow. It's so weird because I do, like, before all this happened, I was always choking on crap. And,
yeah, it was like 3, 4 lives ago.
We went to go see this baby Jasper just discovered the puppies today. Bella had puppies about 3 days ago, and she had 3 little cute dogs.
That's why I asked, you know, Rosalind, you know, you still just have the 2 dogs because something's wrong with that. It's like, you know, there's like 2 plus. And then he didn't have the chance to answer because, you know, we just started going at it. Here's for the puppies.
Look, what's in here? Look. Whoa. Let me explore your room, Jane, for a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Okay, just leave them.
Rosalind, let me get do some energy work on you real quick, if you don't mind.
Okay, sure.
Oh crap! I gotta hurry up. I got another consult coming up in a minute. Here we go. Citrine and Dragonstone Jasper and Black Onyx. Really good with you right now. You have energy, not a blockage. It was like getting stiff around your shoulders.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
now you're strong. You're doing great. It's just it's the new job thing. It's like putting a burden on you. You know, like someone putting weight around your neck, but you get it. You know, the neck and the shoulders all together at once. You'll know what to do, but just do it. Do your own thing.
Okay.
Because this other guy's trying to own you, and there's another 2-3 people that might talk business with you. They want to own you. There's only one business, and that's your family.
Woo! Let's do it, Rusik.
I already had an intuition, I wasn't really gonna go with it,
Yeah, oh yeah, but you'd be a fool if you don't listen to people, and then you make up your mind. I just want to throw in my own 2 cents because I'm seeing you all doing really good with this. Okay, here.
Casper, look. What's this?
Man, you all are clean. Your upper crowns are just flowing like oh get out. Everyone's good. All right. If you would just give me one last second, and I gotta go.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have one question. So I know my mom, she has like a schizophrenia. Honestly, that's what I think. But she thinks she's a targeted individual. So I was just wanting to hear from you. Tell her that she's not.
No, she's not a targeted individual, but she was younger going through life, and it's hard to release. There was always something that she supposedly did wrong, and she never did. And she was told that she was, so she just made it up in her mind. I'm going to blame that on someone else because I know it's not me. But she had no way to substantiate the fact that she didn't do anything wrong. Now, that having been said, there's something about the chemical balance in her head where something's a little light, a little edgy, has to do with the nervous system. If she could take it, a super good vitamin or whatever you would call it is lecithin.
Okay.
I take it every day, every night, for my legs shaking and my nervous system breaking down. And I'll tell you for a fact that if she'll take it, and they're kind of big pills, but if she'll take it, it'll help her out. You want to get the good, if she can take it, the good liquid pills. They're like horse tranquilizers, the big ones, but I know you can find them smaller.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm familiar with sunflower lecithin. They say.
That's what I take.
Okay, yeah, because it's a food grade, and it's.
Yeah, exactly. It's really good stuff. All right, folks, I'm sorry. I got to run. I got 2 minutes, and I got to be going. You all rock. Love you. It's so nice to see everyone. Jaden, it's great to see you. It blows my. I know I'm the old fart, and I got no problem with that. But let me tell you something. You have really grown up into a kick-ass man. You really have. It was so to see you and then feel your energy and everything. I'm like, yeah.
And much love to Brett Lavender, man. I can't believe he did that for us. It was just so random.
Yeah, he said, Jay, let us just, let me just send you an extra $400. I said, hey, let me throw this idea at you. Why don't you get someone who'd really like this and then pay for them? And that way you're getting like double, triple gift thing, And he goes, Yeah, that's a good idea. I know just who, the Alaskan Trio, but that's not their name anymore. And I said, awesome. I haven't seen them in so long.
Yeah.
Brett's awesome, man. He really is.
Yeah, we got him a free consult with Jacob. He does the astrology stuff.
Yeah.
He's part air, I think, right? Isn't he? Or source?
He's got Aryan energy in him. Yeah, it came from me, from the body.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, they still haven't done it yet, but I mean, I'm sure they'll come together here.
The good part.
Yeah, that's awesome. One last thing. The traffic's really going to pick up around your house with the ships.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's really.
Mentioned that because she looked into her house and she said ET energy, just silver ET.
And I think Aya said I went on a ship already on some type of big convention or something like that. That was a while back. Did I go on a spaceship already?
Who said that, Guyan?
No, Aya.
Oh, Aya. Oh, okay. You literally have you been on ships? Yes. They go through the house. They put everyone to sleep. The dogs, puppies, and everything. They walk through the house checking on you. You're gonna be part of what's happening. I love to meet old friends from past lives and good people, but there's an additional reason why we all met, and you're gonna be getting in touch with some hybrids.
Oh, right on.
And and you'll like it. You'll understand. I won't say too much, but as soon as I'm out of here, it's a matter of a few days, 4 days to 4 weeks, and then you'll just meet them. They'll just, hey, how's it going? I gotta go. It's 4 o'clock. Hey, man, love you. See you later. Take care, Jaden.